You know what, Frank? You know what? You have a lot to answer for yourself. What is that? What is that? Are we not looking at it? Is that what we're doing? Oh. Oh, okay. Is your ear itchy? Oh, your ear is itchy. Okay. Don't puncture yourself. And this is how horses get hurt. You're a giant toddler. You're such a twerp. Huh? Huh, Frank? Frank? Somebody decided last night that he was going to poop over the door. I mean, it makes for cleaning up easy, but I mean, come on here. Frank, dude. I know we gotta keep your stall clean, but still, I mean, you didn't have to poop over the door. Seriously, I just did it last night. I just got your stall last night. Well, let's get the lights on here. Morning, everybody. My mornings are slow because I'm up until 12:30, 1 o'clock cleaning stalls and feeding everybody. So I don't get up until whenever. Yeah? Really? Yay, Kristen. Good luck. Happy adventure. I think that's a fun thing. I think it's great for you, personally. Nick is in the indoor. Hi, Baron. I know, everybody else is outside, huh? Nelly. Boop. Strawberry. What are we doing? Cammy. Hi. Ranger. What are you doing, buddy? Hi. Good morning. So we got Blessing, Lily, and Donnie. And then we've got Nick and Bjorn over here. We had to bring the hay into the barn because we didn't have enough help to get it into the loft. So here it is. And at least it's covered by my indoor. But it's covered. Ranger goes home when I leave for Georgia, so that would be the 2nd of September. Everybody else is outside today. Banshee, what are we doing? Hi, girlfriend. You know, you don't have to trash your stall. You realize that, right? Can you, not? That would make my life so much nicer. So that I don't have to take forever cleaning it out. Yeah, I'm talking to you. He is handsome. And so is him. And all the other ones that need homes. There are still too many here on the property. Too many. They're all out there somewhere. Yep, and I will continue to say so until there is not too many, which I don't know what that number is, but hopefully we can get homes for everybody. But anyway, till then, here they are. They're all beautiful. Everybody's beautiful. All ponies be beautiful. I hear you. Can I please? I gotta go to the feed room to do so first. Yeah? Let's go make sure the big guy's standing. We have a guy who's boarding with us for quarantine purposes. Huh? What does he call him? You're not a horse, you're a dinosaur. Right, buddy? You're not a horse, you're a dinosaur. You're so big. You're so big. He gets a whole bale to himself twice a day. Good morning, Rain and Ellie. You're a dinosaur, huh? Yes, I know, you're a cute thing too. So, you're a stall trasher as well. Thank you very much. Can we push this in? Push that all back in. You know, I just cleaned this too. It was all nice and neat and pretty, and then poof. There shouldn't be so much daylight coming through that door. Oh, buddy. He's a little funny about people. Are you kicking my door? I guess I have a thing to fix before winter now, don't I? Big surprise. Huh, handsome. He's humongous, guys. He's literally humongous. I look awful this morning, but remember, I'm 5. Wrong button. Come here, buddy. It's okay. Why does this make you nervous? I'm 5'10". Okay. Your new mom's gonna be all over you, by the way, so you better get used to it. You better get used to it. Jesus cripes. Ooh. You don't like your fast movements. Yep. You've been pushed around on too many times, haven't you, buddy? Huh? I'm so sorry. Hi. Alright, we'll go get breakfast, okay? Go get breakfast? I don't even come to his withers. Well, of course he fits in the trailer, Ellie. I got him here. There's a funny story behind that question, actually, that I'm not going to put here. Oh, God. It's a funny story. I know, and the kitties want fed. Come on. Smokey, I swear to God. I hear you! I look awful, by the way. I can't help it. It's just... I have been running like crazy. You guys all know that. Hang on, Smokey. Hang on, Smokey. Trailering, hauling, and driving across the country, and all sorts of cool things that I enjoyed. Hold that thought. Okay. They're just being noisy. The chickens were loud, and I was like, well, I know the chickens are fine. The chickens are fine. The ad for Dragon is fantastic. Ah, thank you. Kristen Foote actually put that together for me. She sent it to me last night because she was like, by the way, I did this. And I was like, I love it. That is amazing. It looks so good, Kristen. She did an absolute fantastic job with it. And she's going to continue to, like, help me. Hi, Caroline. She's going to continue to kind of help me advertise him some more. To really kind of push more attention on Dragon. She and I actually had quite interesting conversation while I was hauling on Monday? Tuesday. What day would I... Today's Thursday. Yesterday I drove the Amish. Tuesday. Yeah, it had been Tuesday. She and I had an interesting conversation on Tuesday about Dragon, future plans for him, and various things of the sorts. And so she was like, well, don't you have she's like, you should get him tested. I said, He's tested. I've already done that. She's like, oh. Well, what are you waiting for? I was like, I've been busy. Dragon's kind of been put on the back burner, unfortunately for the poor guy. I was like, I don't know. Money? I need money. I said, I'm trying to do that. Like, why do you think I drive? Why do you think I sell things? Why do you think I come on Facebook? Because I have to pay for my crazy life. So here I am. I've got some things in the works with some other people. Kind of see how it goes, more than anything. So, good morning. Hi, Stacy. Hello. What is up? I'm feeding horses. What do we got? We've got Frank. Frank doesn't get this. Frank gets the other stuff. Frank. We will get it. Oh, I know. Now I just need to wait for the other half of my plan to come into fruition. Because that will jumpstart everything else I've been working on. Strawberry. So. Let's see. So yeah, I've been driving like crazy. Driving like a mad woman. And now the truck is broke down. So, I appreciate those of you guys tagging me in hauls. I can't do them right now. It's so frustrating. So frustrating. So remember last year... Morning, Dwayne. How am I? Talk to me, please. I'm trying to get through this. Good Lord. The how am I is a loaded question, and I'm just gonna go, it's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. So, truck. Right. So, we ran codes. 9 codes came up on that poor thing. And I was like, damn. You know, we don't need to shoot for no Olympic records here, truck, but let's not, please, and say we did. Right? So, yeah. Most of it's all related to the injectors, though. And so, of course, just like last time, yeah. But, we stayed smart, because when we bought the stuff for the first round of the injector issue, we bought extra. So we have everything we need to fix it this time. And Dad's like, I'll be down in the morning, and started working on it. I was like, thank you, because this truck is my income. I've already turned down 3 jobs. Like, it's very, very frustrating, but life be as life be. We had a backup plan. Ow! Nelly. Strawberry. Big guy out back. No. Banshee. This is Banshees. It's coming! Alright, Banshee, Strawberry, Nelly, and Frank. At least you can fix it, right? The truck threw a hissy fit. It definitely did throw a hissy fit. It was like, no! No! Don't make me work anymore. I don't want to go to Georgia. Please, please don't make me go to Georgia. Well, guess what, truck? You're going to Georgia. Because we've got monies to make and horses to haul. Come on, buddy. Come here, get your breakfast smorgasbord. I see you, truck, sitting in the back. And, yeah, it does want a vacation. It's coming, buddy. That's just your first course. Can we back up, please? Back. Thank you. There. Smorgasbord. It's coming! Oh, good Lord. Peeper, you figured out how to get out. How about that? Do you ever use injector cleaner? I have not, but I think I'm going to start. Because this is really annoying. Really, really annoying. Oh, God. How do we do this? We're going to put the bucket in the bucket. This is called Barn Olympics, by the way. And then... And away we go. You know what, Banshee? I'm kind of over you kicking my walls. Yes, I hear you. Ha. Got it. And then we use our brain. Oh, really? You think so? You think so? You're such a girly Winnie. You have such a girly Winnie. Shoot. That's strawberries. No. Nelly, strawberry. Banshee. Hi, girlfriend. Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Ask them which injector stuff. Hi, Banshee. What we doing, girlfriend? Huh? Good girl. Are you a good girl? Can I have the other one? No. No, I want this one. Can I have this one? Oh, it's a good job. Yeah. You're okay. Well, the problem is that Banshee is very particular over her food and who touches her food, and you're okay. If you can relax your tail, you'd be a good girl. No, I don't want you over here. I just want you to relax. Good girl. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. So we're just rubbing. Just kind of relax. And I do it while she's eating because it's a positive reinforcement. I'm eating and therefore either not paying attention and allowing this to happen versus I'm eating and I'm getting a treat because I'm allowing this to happen. Oh, good girl. Good relaxation. You good girl. Can I have that again? And if you watch a lot of the old trainers that do reinforcement of wholeness of training and level, we want soft and relaxed throughout the horse, and tail's included in that. And if I can move her tail, oh, it's a good girl. More fluidity. Much more fluidity. So, Good girl. Yes. You're a good girl. Yes, you is. I like you. You know, I like you. As kooky and as weird as you are. You're a good girl. She still doesn't like buckets, though. No buckets for the poor thing. You get dinner. You don't get grain for breakfast, Baron. If you did, you'd blow up like a balloon. What is this? You don't eat that, you goofball. When you finish this, I'll come out later and we'll put you outside. Yeah? Will you please? Here. And you has water. Good deal. Excuse us. Excuse us, we don't beat on my doors. Yeah? Tell me more of your conversation. Really? Tell me more. Please, tell me more. Strawberry. Are you just, you're done talking? You're like, pfft, done. If you remembered the way she looked earlier this year, she was pretty rough. She's filling in. Yeah, you are. You're such a girl. You still look rough, but you still are better than you were. She gets chopped alfalfa like 4 times a day. Strawberry is a boarder. Strawberry has been a boarder for a very long time. And a boarder that I was like, no, you guys probably should look at finding someplace else. Oh, well, maybe if we worked out this and worked out that. And I was like, yeah, okay. All right, we'll make it work. And then she was the one that, hey, Bjorn. No, not happening. Mr. Chunk. She was one that we brought in took her blanket off and she was like literally a walking skeleton. And I was so appalled and shocked and frustrated and angry and all that stuff. And, hey! We did her teeth. I've switched up grains a couple of different times. And so essentially here we are. But she has filled in. We are getting rib coverage. We're getting top line back. We're getting, and so, like I said, she gets chopped alfalfa like 4 times a day, 5 times sometimes if I'm able to. She throws her grain around. She's very disgusting with her water bucket. Yes, you are not a clean pony. So, but she loves her breakfast, don't you? You love your breakfast. I don't know what they're going to do with you. Hey, Cammy, I swear. Bjorn, dude, knock it off. I'm going to go get the hay. Knock it off. Jesus, you guys. I was just out here at midnight, okay? Did you really have to break my window last night? The window's broken. The plexi's broken. Why? Why? Oh, good Lord. Can't have nice things. Just can't have nice things. Just can't do it. Yeah, I know. I'm talking to you. Cammy. I'm going to go get it from the indoor. Chill. The barn is quiet without Dragon. Yeah. Bjorn, chunk butt. Oh my God, look how fat you are. You are a beast. Yes, exactly. Can I have second breakfast? 11sies? Afternoon tea? Lunch? Dinner? Supper? That's exactly what she gets. Well, Mr. Chunk Muffin here, look how thick you are. Look how thick you are. Dude. He doesn't have any ribs. You don't have ribs. You have fluff. Well, you don't have the butt dimples just yet, but you're getting them. You know that, right? Dude, your wrinkles have wrinkles. But if you weren't trying to escape the pasture all the time, I wouldn't have to leave you in here. You're not supposed to escape the pasture fence. It's a good thing you're adorable. Look at those. Look at those. You'd think he's a curly with all those wrinkles. You can play it like a harp. Hi, Nick. What are you doing, buddy? Hi. Good job. Whiskers like yours? Do you have man whiskers, huh? Look at those. Look at those. Shar-Pei dog, right? Bjorn. Bjorn. Stop it. Leave him alone. What are you guys doing? Destroying my nice round bales because I don't have time to get a fence up to keep you guys from them. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. What are you guys doing in here? Eating everything. That's a good thing I didn't strip my floor yet. Where am I? Okay. Because I'm going to have to once this year is over with. Are you a Shar-Pei? Huh? You're just a Shar-Pei in horse form? Is that your problem? Boop. Okay, so these two are for the aisle. And then we get one for big guy out back. Because he gets one all to himself. Bjorn is yes, he is. Aren't you? Escape artist. Huh? And Donnie has learned to do the same thing. I was out finishing up a haul, and I got a phone call from neighbor says, you have horses, not just one, horses out. And I was like, no, I'm not home. Jim's not home. Well, that was just before I went to Iowa, because he was coming home from grabbing Jay up in Buffalo. Hi, Lily. What are we doing? And I knew Carter was here, my barn help guy. And I was like, dude, horses are out. You gotta go get them. So he ran out, and they were just in the, in the yard. I said, put him in the indoor. So he opened the gate and they ran in. No, mister. You are not coming in. Bjorn? Not happening. Okay. Hang on, Cammy. Let me go drop these by the ramp. So, they live in the indoor until I can fix the fence, and fixing the fence has also been on the to-do list because they're the only ones that get out. Everybody else stays in because they're good ponies. Bjorn's one of those that needs Jurassic Park type fences. That's what he needs. I'm a T-Rex and I'm going to plow through it. Yeah! That's what Bjorn does. So, I'm like, dude, what about Ellie? Wasn't even home either. Ellie was out there, out getting parts for the trailer. So Ellie couldn't even go out and get it either. Nobody was home, of course. The neighbors were like, we're going to follow them down the road. And I was like, okay. Bjorn knew where home was. Donnie was just following because Donnie's the accomplice. Cammy, enough, please. It's coming, okay? Mr. Mastermind over here. Aw, Blessing and Donnie. Look how cute they are. Blessing and Donnie. Here, Cammy. How are we coming on the fight with the gravel pit? I don't really know where we're at yet on the gravel pit. I have not heard any updates. Actually, I can call the neighbors and see. We have a little neighborhood group that has been like keeping up with it all. But my sister grabbed... Excuse you? What are you doing? You just had it. It's right there. What's bothering you? You get it in the evening. You don't get it in the morning. You're a hefty girl. Hey, Hillary. You don't get it. Hey, you can't chew it. My sister grabbed some great pictures of them sitting in a tree along the riverside. I have the pictures I grabbed of them actually teaching their young one how to fish in the river. So, I'm not really sure where we're at exactly. So it's been an interesting trip for sure. Hang on, Baron. You're another one. You're a stall destroyer. But I can't put you in the indoor at the same time as the other geldings because you don't get along with all of them. Here, we get the other bale. What is Donnie's story? Donnie was a bailout. And he was one of those that we had fundraised money for, but it didn't like fully fundraise entirely. By the end of the week, just because he wasn't sound, even though he rides, he's pretty and all that type of thing, nobody wanted him. And Ellie was like, hey, Emily, do you think if we could get him sound, do you think he could probably handle me? And I was like, well, sure, Ellie, why not? And so Ellie bought her first horse through the bailout, and that would be Donnie. And I know a bunch of people had helped fundraise with that, and she's still super appreciative of it. And she was like, well, I'm going to keep Donnie there with you. And I says, okay, not a big deal. Let's see if we can figure out his lamenesses. We took the shoes off. We trimmed them. The farrier was like, I don't think it's got anything to do with the shoes or length of toe or anything like that. And I was like, okay, so let's try a variety of things. So we trimmed the corrective trimming. We did supplements. We've done pain regimens. We did a couple other things. We did a shoe on it to try to help with the weight distribution on the foot. And she was like, what about x-rays? And I said, yeah, I think at this point in time, since we've done all these different things, let's just go do x-rays. And I was trying to avoid like a big vet bill, and she was okay with that. And so we did the x-rays, and Donnie has arthritis, joint, like bone spurs in his left front. And before, he wasn't even sound at the walk. Like, you couldn't walk without him limping. And the vet, actually, that did the x-rays was like, you should just put him down. He's just going to forever be in pain. You should just put him down. And I said to Ellie, and I tried to talk to the vet. I was like, well, what about other options? Like, right now, euthanasia is not on the table. Because, it's just not. I don't believe in just putting him down because he has some arthritis between the bones in a joint. I said, what about like, taking these to the farrier and seeing what he says? And she was like, you should just put him down. And I was like, not an option. All right, Ellie, so this is what we're going to try. Yeah, he looks like he's in pain, doesn't he? Huh, Donnie? Do you look like you're in pain? I don't think so. I told her, I said, I don't like this vet. So, he's got a little bit of a front rotation to that ankle. Hi, Donnie. What are you doing? Hi, those are my fingers. But it's nothing like some of the other horses that we have seen in the past. You guys know that. But we do corrective trimming. He lost his shoe. So there's a shoe out there somewhere with Donnie's name on it. And the farrier was like, he's doing good, so let's just try it. And I said, yeah, okay, let's try it. So we're just kind of waiting for that arthritis to essentially solidify and decide what it's going to do. So, huh, Donnie? Bucko. Yes. You are beautiful. You is a beautiful boy. Yes, you is. Your mommy loves you. Yes, she does. That is my hand. Ow! I know. I just want all the attention. Alright, let's go feed the big guy out back. Smokey, you are so rough. I wish you would let us put a comb to you. Alright. Big boy gets a whole bale by himself. Rhea, I know you were on at some point. Here's your boy's breakfast. Oh, you're welcome, Genevieve. I know not everybody knows the stories on these guys. I know just about every single story of every horse that has been through this barn. You just got to tell me who. Sometimes I don't remember by name. I just need to think about it. Hi, handsome. Your mommy was on. I don't know if she still is. Would you like your morning bale? You still have some in here from last night's. You're okay. Smudgy's here somewhere. Let me go get your grain. Your dinosaur. Yep, there he is, Rhea. You're a dinosaur! I was trying to stand up to him and show people how tall he is. Ooh, buddy. Hi. It's okay. He's a little nervous. It's okay. He doesn't like your hands being up. Can I just... Okay, this is how tall I am on him. This is my height. I'm 5'10", you guys. 5'10". He's another 4 inches. He's another 4 inches taller than me. So what is that? That makes me 16'2", I think. So he's actually closer to 17'2". Yeah. You the big boy. We go get your grain. I think I need to get you water. Yes. I gotta get a different tub in there for him today too. He's huge. Yeah, he's a big boy. Rhea, I'll be honest, I have not gotten your supplements out here yet. I was out here till 12:30 last night. Or so close to, I don't know. So, I will switch up his supplements tonight. We're doing it on a gradual because he's so big. We don't throw a lot of grain at them right away. So you got to do a slow build up with these guys. He looks young. Yeah, so he kind of is. So I took a look at his teeth. I pegged him somewhere around 17. Of course, when he gets to his place, Rhea's going to have him evaluated by her vets. Buddy? And get probably a better age on him. But I put him at 17. He's in pretty decent shape. He's a little goose-rumped, aren't you? You're a little goose-rumped. And I think we're going to have to haul you to an Amish farrier. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get one to come here for him. Buddy? In this way, he doesn't have to bend down so far. Isn't that nice, buddy? Yeah. I love these things. I wish they were more durable for stalls. Like, not as large. But this stall's big, so it doesn't make it look too bad. He can't be with the others yet? No, he's in quarantine, so we can't have him with the others. No sharing of things, none of that stuff. Hey, buddy. I'll get you a bucket. There's Smudgy. Smudgy, your friend in the UK says hi. She's like, I'm ignoring you. Smudge, hi. How are you? That's about how I feel this morning, too. I get it. Yep. I have let him out here on monitored outside time, so he's not touching anybody over the fence or anything like that. And that way it just makes life a lot easier for everybody. But he gets outside time and he gets some inside time, but we're not touching noses. Huh, buddy? You're big. You're a big boy. He's like, I appreciate the trough. Thank you. And I don't have to bend over. I can't guess who the Smudgy fan is, right? I don't know who it is at all. Hi, Maisie. Smudge. How is Finn? Finn is living the life inside the house right now. I brought him in last night, and he was like, I don't want to go outside. I was like, well, I don't care. What works for me, buddy? Peepers. Smokey. Hi, what are you doing? Okay. Gotta get my little broom. Yeah, Finn is, actually, he's slimmed down a little bit so far. Yeah. I need to put, like, a bucket at the end of the table. This is the only problem with that chopped alfalfa, is it gets everywhere. So what I've started doing is I push everything aside, we sweep this very, very carefully to the floor. And then later, I'll sweep it all up and I push it out. Let me get rid of it. But it's nice to be home. It is. It's very nice to be home. I enjoy my getaway time, but I also enjoy my, time on the road. So, it's kind of nice in both ways, you know. Did I get sort out my rodent problem? I did, actually. Yes, I have not seen a mouse in weeks. Because, well, I keep the barn cleaned and I don't leave stuff laying all over. And, I mean, there's stuff, obviously, right? There's stuff. But it's not feed bags on top of feed bags on top of feed bags with feed spilled all over the floor, with feed piled in places over here and over there and over... It's not that. And that's the stuff that draws the rodents in. And since I have kept up with all of that, I've not seen a mouse in weeks. I've not seen a mouse in weeks. It's great. Absolutely great. So, he's on a diet. He's not. No, Finn's not on a diet. When it's summertime down here and springtime, Finn is like, don't keep me inside. I don't want to be inside. I would like to be out roaming. Thank you. Unless he's on days where he's like, no, I really just want to be inside. I'd be like, oh, okay. You know, we can handle that. No big deal. And, then he's like, okay, I am Mr. Prowler. And he's all slimmed down to a very skinny, not skinny, he's fit, he's trim. Because don't let him fool you. He comes out here, he eats the barn cat food, he goes in the house, he gets fed in the house, like, that cat could eat anywhere. Heck, he might even be stealing food off the neighbors. I don't know. But, yeah. Alright, buddy. Hang on a second. Ugh. When I run the Tractor Supply, I'm going to go get you one of them big buckets. We're going to get one of them big ones that sits on the floor. I have to fill this thing. So every time I come out to feed Strawberry 4 times a day, I come out and have to fill this water bucket. So yeah. The big rat. Oh, God. I found that rat, like, right here in the aisleway. I was so mad. So mad. Frank, I think your water's good. Oh, no, you need a little bit. Well, you know, you're going outside. You're going outside. So, Finn is just the neighborhood menace. That's all he is. Yep, exactly. The neighborhood menace, huh, Banshee? So, that's kind of what's been going on around here, you guys, honestly. After I get done with here, I'm going to go in the house. I got to sort out things in the house. Liam is home. Oh, God, Liam. I love that child. But, yeah, I know, me too. Me too, Genevieve. Taboo Snaky. I was on a subscriber live last night, and I told about my escapade with Liam, and that boy child. You know, you tell a kid no. You tell them no. Don't do that. No, don't do that, because you're gonna find out sooner or later why we say no. Well, he found out. Baron, buddy. Baron says, I need a home too. Pasture home. Kai has a pasture home, please. I'm in the dining room packing a box for somebody. And I hear bloody, screaming murder coming from the living room. And I was like, what did you do? He comes running in, screaming some more about something. I could not for the life of me understand what he was saying. And I was like, what? What? And he's gripping his finger. And I said, dude. And I run him into the kitchen, hose it down, trying to figure out what we're looking at here. And I get a glance at it, and it's just bleeding profusely. I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. No. It literally looked like he tried to take off the tip of his finger. Cammy. And so I get it under the water. I take a gooder. I'm listening to Lily too much. That's the problem. Much more gooder, as Lily says. Look at it. And it literally looks like he tried to like wrap something around the finger and lacerate it off, you know. And so I was like, all right, we got to get this wrapped up. So I put it in a paper towel, and I was like, I don't know about this one. I called up my mother. I need you down here. My mother does 60. My mother never drives 60 on the road. My mother did 60 down the road. And, he's going to lose his fingernail. And it may not grow in appropriate at all at this point already. Poor boy child has disfigured his fingers already. So I have 5-pound barbell weights. And I have not used them in a while because I have hay season. But I have these 5-pound barbell weights. And they play with them. And I said, you don't play with these. They're not toys. He slammed one in between the other one with his finger in the middle. His finger was a barbell sandwich. Well, the meat of a barbell sandwich. And I was like, dude, I had to figure out and reconstruct it, and we had to do a display of it all. And he was like, yeah. I was like, dude. So now his finger's wrapped up. He's going to lose his nail. He's disfigured the nail bed. It's great. So, 3 hours later, last night, come on, Banshee. I know, you're a good girl. You're so pretty. And of course, he's a man-child. I love him. But he just feeds into that, oh, I need you, Mom. Mom, I need you. I can't do it. How am I supposed to get my shirt off? I can't carry it. We took him out for ice cream after the fact. I mean, oh, Jesus, Hannah. Oh, man. How did you do that? He had this ice cream ticket left over from soccer when he did soccer for the month of July. And instead of like cupcakes and treats and stuff like that, his soccer coaches had gotten them free ice creams at one of the local shops. And so we decided last night was probably a good night to use it. And we're there, and he's got his ice cream cone, and they understand at this point that they need to have a cup because they will not eat it fast enough. And he's like holding his ice cream, and he was like, I can't hold the cup. And he starts to burst out into tears. And I said, Liam, come here. And I grab his thumb and his other finger and put the cup, and he was like, oh. And everything instantly stopped. And I was like, I wish I had that on camera. Like, that was freaking hilarious. Boy, child, I love him. No, you're going out. Yeah, dude. So, that was fun last. I already done yours. Am I done already with that? Because you're going outside once you're done. And you have water still till then. Sweet. Bunny, your cage is on the list to get done tonight. Huh, buddy? I try to be a good mom. I know I'm not 100%, but I definitely do try. He's like, Mom, I love you. You're the best. I was like, I love you too, buddy. Lily's trying so hard to help. She's going to be a great nurse or a doctor. I said, you should be a doctor, Lily. Yeah, I would be a doctor. I was like, okay. She probably won't, though. But that's okay. That's A-okay. Girl child can do whatever. Okay, so let's see. I thought coals in the fire were pretty, so we just figured. Oh, Hannah. Oh, yeah, I know how that feels. I've stepped on hot coals. It is not a fun feeling. Hot coals suck. Alrighty. One more horse to take care of. I try to be good, Mom. Thanks, guys. Slammed your finger in an old truck door. Oh, yeah. Yep. He's mischief and smart and wants to know how things work, right? My daughter wants to be a cop so she can throw people in jail. Well, I mean, sure. Why not? Why not, right? That's too funny. When is Dragon back? Dragon will not be back for another week or two. So not until I come back from Georgia. That I can say. You have a crooked finger, aren't you? Trapped in a car door. So, accident, definitely. I broke my sister's fingers twice. Accidentally. Because I wasn't watching with the car doors, and they got broken in the car doors. Yep, that was me. The doctor. I broke her fingers. Hi, pretty girl. How are you? Hi. You're so pretty. I hope he likes you. I love your face marking. You're so pretty. Yeah. You want breakfast? He said no grain. Guess what? I think you're too skinny. So, you're getting grain. Love you, Chris. Your horse needs weight. You're beautiful. So, yeah, she is really pretty. This is the Dutch harness that I've been waiting to come out of Canada. This is not the original one. Because originally I was supposed to get a different one way back in June. And that one got sold out from underneath the guys. And then this one came about. Hi, beautiful. And so here she is. She's a beautiful mare. Hi. Yeah. It wasn't so late last night. Your stall would have been next. Your stall's next today. And I threw you hay already this morning. Who's that? She's going to Georgia. She's the one I've been waiting for out of Canada. And finally got her. So she's going to Georgia on my trip with us when we take Ranger down to Virginia. You need your teeth done, don't you? Yeah. So she's only going to be here for a couple weeks till we leave. Does she have a name? I don't know. I asked the hauler. I said, do you have any paperwork? Nope. Okay. I met him in the parking lot of a, it's not a Love's. It's not a Flying J. It's the other one. Not Sheets. Not a Pilot. I met him in the parking lot of the Pilot. And we went from his trailer to my trailer. And away we went. Is it still Ringgold? No, this one goes to Forsyth first. And she's just been taken off of a foal, too. Her foal's just been taken off of her, so. I was like, dude, we need to put some weight on her. So we take Ranger down to Virginia. We're going to take this girl down to Forsyth, Georgia. We're going to hang out down there for a little bit. I know Bianca wants to meet us. And if there's anybody else down in that area, now is the time to contact me and be like, hey! And to do that. And then we head over to Ringgold and pick up our horse that's got to go to New Jersey. So, yeah. You're a pretty girl. How many left do we adopt? Twist, Baron. Is our hay done? Oh, God, no. We're only halfway done with our hay. Hi, Tova. What are you doing? Okay, Aunt Jan. We'll have to figure out. Tucker. Twist, Baron, Tucker. Woody, Petey. Honey. No, not Honey. Maple. Yeah. Hi, Tucker. Maddie. Tucker. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Oh, I gotta get you a face mask? Huh? Is that what we're doing? So, bye, Jean. Have fun with chores. So, that's who we got left to adopt. What is that? Maple, Maddie. Well, Maddie's she's not like on the ready to adopt list though. So, Maple, Tucker, Twist, Baron, Woody, Petey. At least 6. So, at least 6. It is cool today. Hi, buddy. What are we doing? Huh? Maddie, leave him alone. Hi, cutie. What are we doing, buddy? Huh? Bilbo, you good donkey. See, not even you escaped the fence. No, you don't. So. Alright, guys. Well, I've got some stuffs to get done. And I'm going to make sure the kids didn't kill the house. Bilbo. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? Yes, Tucker and Woody both ride. Yes, they do. They are great, great ponies. I've had a couple of people interested in them. Hi, Woody. Hi, handsome. What are we doing? Huh? What are we doing? If I had time, I just don't have time. This is how friendly he is. This is Woody. Yes, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Hi, Maddie. Bilbo's like, what do you got? What do you got? There goes Banjo. So, alright, guys. Hey, well, stay cool. It's a nice cloudy day today. We still have to get hay in the barn. Hey, circus dog. Hey, circus dog. Circus dog. What are you doing? Good morning, Stacy. What are you doing? Oh, my Lord. Tova. Don't jump in my face. You're a dork. You're a dork. Yeah, you is. Yeah, you is. You're a dork. Huh? What? What do we want? Alright, everybody. Tell the truck to behave and to work. And then, yeah. So, alrighty. Say bye. Can you speak? Speak! No, she don't speak yet. Alright. Have a good day, everybody. See ya.